cool.
It was shit special about it for real. Went bowling on Friday. Shit. Had to work. You know, nothing spectacular.
I ain't meet nobody baby mama this weekend.
You ain't meet nobody big mom.
Nah.
Well, of course you could have met one where you was at.
You probably could have met a few of them. Probably could have met a few of them.
Shit, the nigga look,
Yeah, somebody made my on the
the
pole,
nigga
man.
had strippers sitting next to him talking about Bible scriptures.
Man, listen here, bro.
The nigga
I had
said,
the
"I
most awkwardest conversation at the strip club that a person can ever have. We talking about Bible scriptures in the strip club.
While she was giving you a lap dance?
She was stopped and turned around and had a whole conversation.
She stopped the lap dance. Hold on, wait. She stopped.
She was
Lap
stopped,
dance.
but she wasn't giving a lap dance to me. She was giving a lap dance to somebody else. So, but my people was like, man, listen to what she talking about. So then I'm like, okay, what's she talking about? So he had on the chain, represent what he represent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, worship who he worship. So they going back, So then he like, man, listen to what she talking about. So I'm coming up like, what are you talking about? She like, oh yeah, do you know this version in the Bible? You read the Bible, right? I said, yeah, I read the Bible a little bit. She was like, oh, so you don't know this verse? Split the verse down to me, told me what to say. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I haven't got to that one, but then I had to think. So I'm talking to her at first, but then I had to think after a while. I'm like, why I'm talking to this naked woman in this damn strip club like this? But I got a cup of Hennessy in my hand, and I'm looking at you butt ass naked, and we sitting there talking about the Bible verses.
There's ever a place. I'm just saying.
It was just.
That's what I told her.
That is what he said. He like, well, shit, what's wrong with it? I'm like, all right, I guess, bro. But to me, I was like, damn, what we talking about? Like, you talking about God? And
then I had to tell him, I was like, you gotta understand.
Otherwise, you just preaching to the choir. You preach to people who already had it. So if y'all talking
But
about
at the same time, shit, God didn't surround himself around, quote unquote, we want to be at saints all the time anyway, man. When it come to you, shit come to you.
First person he told he was the savior was a whore.
Accept, you gotta accept that shit, boy. See?
Shut up.
That nigga was sitting there, motherfucker, man, I don't want to talk about this shit, boy.
Nah, I just felt like it was kind of just awkward, and I had thought about it, like, what am I doing?
Well, I'm glad y'all was talking about the Bible with Hennessy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I got. Like,
that's how you rock. That's how you.
Lady,
rock.
do you know how tipsy I am looking at your nipples?
I can't even.
You want to sit here and talk about the Bible? I'm looking at something else.
Look at me.
Hey, look.
See, and that's where.
Hey, he's still working on me, so hey, that's how I'm gonna put it like that. He's still working on me. I ain't all the way there.
We might offend the pastor over this.
Man,
You gotta stop.
the pastor better get off this damn couch.
Why y'all always? Whatever. Not even in it.
He wore that shirt on purpose. He was like, yeah, I'm finna go over here with these ugly ass niggas.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly
Not what I said. In y'all body about nothing.
Man, stop it.
I'm not even gonna get started with y'all.
Hey, look, I was looking at something today though. It was kind of what I got out of what I was looking at. I'm like, look, where did these little kids' respect go? I said, these little kids. Do you see this the Cam Newton thing?
Oh, with the little dude going back and forth with Cam.
I'm like, what these little kids are straight disrespectful. Like, he like, you broke.
Nah,
Tell this man, he like, you broke, you a free agent, you ain't nothing.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, damn, you insulting this grown ass NFL player, like.
Telling him, he was like, shit, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? And the little dude was like, not for long, not for
That's
long.
what I'm saying. Little dude knew what he was. I mean, he was saying what he was saying, but I'm like,
So
damn, bro, like.
So Cam told him, he was like, look, so and a big old group of kids came around.
So they entertained.
So Cam trying to talk to the kid, and the kid like, not everybody watching. He kind of like, he not saying too much, but Cam like, yo, what you do? You know what I'm saying? He was like, who team you playing on out here? And he was like, dude was like, first he said, did y'all win today? He was like, yeah, we won. We 2-1. First he said we won 2, and he was like, so Cam was finna get him, but then he was like, nah, we 2-1. So then Buddy was just like, well, you see me. You watch YouTube, don't you? He was like, you got YouTube. You see me. We do this shit out here. You see me.
Damn
and Cam
saying.
was like, look, man, where your daddy at? You know what I'm saying? He's like, let me talk to your daddy. Where your daddy at? And he kept going at Cam, and Cam was like,
He kept going at
he was
Cam.
like, look, I ain't trying to down you nothing. I'm trying to talk to you. But the little nigga kept going at him like shit. He going at him like this man ain't been a fucking NFL MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Right. None of that.
Like this man ain't win a fucking Heisman Trophy.
But that's probably where he got it. The man he wanted to talk to is probably where he got it. He probably heard all this.
From his daddy. It had to be. But that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point.
Not at that age, no.
How old is
He's a
He
high
like-
school kid, man. So, you know,
He probably like 14, 15. He about 15, bro. He about 15, bro.
He watches TV and on the sports aspect. He watches TV. He probably watched the game.
Yeah,
so
ESPN.
he see that
Fashion
Cam
shit.
ain't really did too much in New England. So in his mind, you trash. You know, he like, you trash. Because he don't know all of Cam Newton. He probably know what he's seen in the past couple of years of Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Which ain't been the very best resume, but it's been decent. So that's what he's seen. So the little nigga went on and on and on. But Cam kept trying to stay professional about the shit. Like, you know.
He got to.
Yeah, he had to.
He gotta
Man.
stay above
I'm just
all.
like, little kids disrespectful, man.
And so one of the kids was like, and Cam was like, is he any good? And the white dude was like, he fast. He got some speed. Cam was like, he got speed. He was like, yeah, he got some speed. He fast. And so Cam was like, so what do you do? He was like, you can watch me on YouTube. You can Google me. You know, I'm on YouTube. And Cam was like, no, I'm trying to help you out. Like, you know, what are you out here doing?
They're two different conversations, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's two different conversations. One person's head is in one place, another person's head.
Yeah,
is
no,
The
that's all it was.
disrespect the disrespect
It was.
real from the little motherfucker.
Yeah, it was. And he was standing on what he was saying. Like, I'm like, this little dude, no, do he understand he talking to a role model?
Nah.
You know what I'm
Very
saying?
seldom.
You talking to a role model, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, somewhere you trying to go when you think about it.
The thing is, you can say that all day. Like, I used to be like that. I would go out there and talk to these dudes. I would be like 16, 17, talking to these dudes who was like already like on the league level. Like, they playing overseas and stuff, and I was playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to him like, man, you a bum. You ain't even made it to the league. You ain't even got a tryout. I would be talking to him like that, like, bruh.
Right. I done made it somewhere you probably ain't gonna go. You get what I'm saying?
Tell me,
Yeah.
I would just be like, man, please. Yo, bum stuff. You couldn't even wake a walk on. You couldn't even wear the warm up jersey. I be talking.
But you
all
know
that.
what I'm saying?
That's you being a competitor, but still being disrespectful at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody talk shit, nigga. I talk shit. I call anybody.
But if you on the court, then, I don't know if y'all was you on the court or you was out. Y'all was
This
just
is after the game. But you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is
on the court. You gonna get whatever.
when you saying it, the real first person to tell me something is like, bro, you know you gotta have something before you talk about somebody.
Right.
Like you gotta have something
Right.
before you open your mouth to disrespect anybody. Have something.
Hey.
Have something before you say anything. And I was just like, you know what? You right.
And man, I ain't never been that type. When anybody that was already did something and I'm trying to get there, I listen. I can't say nothing bad about it. Even if you didn't, even like I said, even if you didn't make it, even if you was just play on the, you know, if you were in high school, I'm in high school. Even if you played on the college level, you know what I'm saying? You play D1 college level, I gotta listen.
But that's the whole thing. Not everybody get that. Not
You know what I'm
everybody get so, like it would be. I was gonna say, I had a group of friends that was younger than me, like a whole group, and I was already like 24, and they were 19, 18, 20, barely 21. So that whole group, I used to try to tell them about life and stuff that was coming up. Couldn't tell them nothing. They didn't like my.
So you 24, they like 18 and 17.
18, 19. I was in a mentorship.
Yeah.
Talking to them and like trying
See, that's
to
too close to that. Everybody been too close to their age, so
Bro,
they
at this
feel so
time-
comfortable.
Hold on, but at this time, you couldn't tell me I was driving a Benz. I had 6-figure income. You couldn't tell me on the earth. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I'm trying to give all the game away to them, and basically all they were saying was, "Yeah, whatever."
You can tell the time changed.
Bro, it wasn't even just the time change. It's just that people like that, or like if they got all the information in their hand, what they need anything for you for?
But yeah, because back in the day, we ain't have all this like this.
I got all the information.
Yeah, we ain't have all this.
I can Google you. I can see you.
Yeah. Basically, I figure out who you is.
Yeah, I ain't gotta.
I can figure out how much money. I can figure out what you make. All that.
I ain't gotta do all that. So why would I listen to you? So
I mean, but you said at that time you had a Benz. You had that. You go outside. Look what I got.
I had a lot. I had a lot back then, but still, it wasn't even just the point. It was just the point that they didn't want to listen to me. They ain't feel like I had any respect yet.
Yeah. And I guess, hey,
Y'all ready to dive
Jesus,
in?
yeah.
All right. So this one came to me by Nene. She sent me this meme.
Be
It says,
careful.
women have sex with who they want. Men, you fuck who you can. Remember that. A man came right up under it.
Man,
Hold on. A man came right up under it and said,
I know he versed it.
hold on. A man came right up under it and said, men marry who they want.
Mm-hmm.
Women marry who they can.
I knew that's where
If
that
they
was gonna
can.
go.
Remember.
I knew that's where that was gonna go.
Remember.
I knew that's where that was gonna go.
He hit it with a 1-2 on that one, like shit.
I knew that was where that was gonna go, but
I mean, so what do you think about that?
it's some truth to both of them. Shit, I mean, it's truth to both of them. So I feel like, hey, like you said, women have sex with who they want to. They pick. They got the yes or no when it comes to that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But
And then we just fuck whoever.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out if that's the way. Is that a good way of thinking, or how that makes you better than the next? But I don't know.
What you think?
Honestly, bro, I feel like it's true. It's 100% true. Because here's the thing.
I don't. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the clock on a woman is real. Like, they're not going to. I know we coming into the age of where it's a bunch of fine, like 36-year-olds because they can do their body and whatever. But the truth of the matter is, the clock on them is real. It's like real. They have vitality. They have patience. They have all that stuff. The stress eventually wear them out. Like, just like when you saw somebody and they was 18 and fine, then they 24 and busted because they didn't have.
I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm just saying, it's the same thing.
Then they want to holler at you.
Then they wanna
Hey,
take.
why didn't we hook up
We-
when we was in?
Hey, that's a whole. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. That's a whole other conversation right there. But maybe we'll tap into that.
Get your BMW looking ass up.
Nah, hey, that's a whole other conversation though, bro. Like, because look, they don't want to have that conversation because they want what they wanted back then, but then once they got to a certain age, shit, I'm ready to settle down. I already have a person
Like,
along with her.
I don't even think it's just the fact that they ready to settle down. I think
They don't want no
they've taken on a lot, and like now they got consequences
with their
like
choices.
everybody else. Like
Yeah,
everybody
there's the
else
choices
has
they made.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we choose bad. We
Yeah.
chose bad baby mamas. We chose bad
Yeah,
jobs.
that's the choices they
We
made.
decided not to finish school. Whatever it is, we made the same decision, but it's like your worth at that moment. And I'm not talking about like your personal worth, but I'm just mean like where you are, like as far as like being yoked.
Yeah,
It all comes in at a certain
at that age.
like everything comes to a head.
So y'all had to learn what you had to learn to get to that
I
point.
don't even think we had to learn. I think life just put you in it.
Yeah, life just throw you in the shit.
Life just throws you in it.
Like, nigga, there's no such thing as reading a book that's gonna tell you how to live life. Nigga.
Nah,
shit.
bro.
You gotta experience that shit.
You do.
Most of it you do.
You know, like you can read a book, you can read other people's experiences and all that stuff, and you know you can go off for all their observations and shit like that. But if you ain't never literally just lived the shit,
I just want to hear a woman's perspective on it.
hold up, who on here?
I want to hear a woman's perspective on.
Hey, Chrissy. Somebody on here.
I just want to hear a woman's perspective on telling us who it is, because apparently they can have sex with whoever they want, which is true.
Hey, I'm finna bring you on.
Who you bringing on?
He been bring on.
None of your business.
Who you bringing
You
on?
know, T-Real got to prove that.
Oh yeah, you know he do gotta prove that shit.
No, I'm just
That's
talking
it.
shit, and they ain't got to prove that.
But no, but with me,
This motherfucker.
I do feel like it's some truth to that, and then some of it, you know, some of it is I'm kind of like 50-50 with the shit. Like they do choose who they want to fuck, you know, and
I believe it 100%.
you know
I know they do.
the only time we really get to choose, shit, if you paying that motherfucking ass. Real talk, cause you chose to pay.
That nigga said you paying that
You
motherfucker.
chose to pay. You chose to pay a motherfucking ass to fuck. So that's pretty much the only time you really get 100% choice.
Choose
to
to what you, yeah. That
You see
makes
what I'm
sense though.
saying? That's the only time.
Nah,
you
that
get
makes sense.
100% choice of who you want to fuck.
Right,
with.
because
you
look-
paid them to do the shit.
They stood there as an option.
You know, but versus the one that you did want to hook up with, and she kind of was like, nah. But then you got little Charlie or whatever the fuck her name is sitting right here, you know, she gonna give it to you easy. So it's like, shit, all right, I can go fuck her. I can't fuck you. But then vice versa. When it's time to get married,
shit.
it is us that choose a wife. Cause we do ask you.
Hey, so who you think the favor go to?
Huh?
Do you think there's a favor in any one of them?
Yeah.
Who the favor goes to?
I think it's on us.
You think we got the better of a favor because we choose the wife?
Because honestly, you think about it. Sex is, depending on how you do it, 15 minutes to 2 hours of great fun, right? Cool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we talking benefits. We talking
A whole bunch of life decisions. Life decisions,
income,
yeah.
We talking like marital status, all of that. We talking real things that are tangible.
Right.
Some stuff that's not tangible when it comes to a commitment like marriage, but why in the hell would I think that just because you got good sex, you'll be a good wife?
That don't mean shit, because sex don't mean nothing to us.
No, I mean, like I said, it's a great one.
Yeah, you got good sex. That don't mean you gonna.
That don't mean shit.
You got a great one. Like
That don't even mean that we ain't be.
sex.
Yeah, that don't even mean that we need to be fucking around, even on no long term nothing anyway. Right?
I know motherfuckers that had some fire sex, but shit, do I want to be with you? Fuck no.
Man, please.
Hell no. But you had some great ass sex, and that's just what you had. You had great sex.
But see, that's also how we end up in situationships.
That's only if you don't say what you're supposed to say.
That's if you don't say what it's
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
That's how
said.
we end up in
You got to say what's supposed to be
We
said.
gonna keep it 100. Keep it 100.
You end up in
No, that.
yeah.
Hold on,
We've all
hold on,
been-
sex, right?
we've all
You
been
talking about
there.
having some good? Yeah.
Where you've had good sex with this person.
Yeah.
Y'all consistently had sex on the regular. Y'all start hanging out. But then it was never a written word of what was going on. But shit, in her mind, hey, nigga, you mind that?
No, because that's.
And you didn't never.
But that's because I'm saying that because somebody didn't say something. So if you didn't say, hey,
That's what we just said.
we not.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You just ended up in a whole fucking relationship and you ain't said shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't talked about it
because
today.
somebody had good sex.
All because you had good sex, and now when you thinking in your mind like shit, I ain't gotta answer her, and she be like, shit, nigga, you mine.
Mm-hmm. That where you at all of a sudden turn into where you at.
And then later on you call you telling us.
Hey, you better tell her ass where you at.
Look,
Shit.
that where you at question mark turn into where you at.
Shit, tell her where you at.
Space.
Then later on he tells me, man, I gotta shave, man. For what? Shit, I gotta pick my gear up. Nigga, your gear. Nigga, what?
He said, damn, when did you get a gal?
Be like that amongst us.
Who?
Huh?
Who gonna be? Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
I'm just saying, I already know who gonna be like that.
Shit.
I'ma write it
Hey, look, write it down.
I'ma write it
Please
down,
write
y'all
it down.
gonna see.
I'll write it down.
Write it down.
And
y'all
the
gonna
date.
see.
Write down and write the date down so we
I
can
am.
figure out if you write it
What
out.
happened? Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna write it down. Y'all gonna be like,
Write it down. Who gonna say that? Okay, cool. I'll write down and write the date down.
Hey, you talked to a nigga that walked out on the chick because she told that nigga, hey, I got you, you mine, you strong.
I mean that was a he say she say though, dude. We ain't talk about that. You talking about something that we didn't see.
Oh, that's what we gonna do?
I'm saying.
Oh!
You said it.
he just saying. You
But
ain't
have
got
I
no
ever lied to you though?
Huh?
Have I ever lied to you on some shit?
Man, I don't know, nigga.
What you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Get off your Wi-Fi.
Why?
Why?
Ain't you on it, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
no, write this shit down. Write this shit down. Put it on a piece of paper because we want to see this shit.
I will. I know what's going on. I know exactly who's gonna be what. I know exactly when it's gonna happen.
That's the pastor.
I want him to say it.
You
Fuck
know, he a
that.
prophet now.
Nah, fuck that. I want him to say what he. So I want him to say it just to see if he right.
I'm just
But he don't want to say it because then one of us gonna be like, all right, we ain't gonna do it.
yeah.
So
That's
I
the
mean,
whole point.
I really want to know who he. I really want to know who he gonna say though.
They know exactly who I'm talking about. Y'all gonna
Man, who gonna have a fucking girlfriend first? Is that what you trying to say? Or a situationship that leads to a girlfriend? They be like, hey, I gotta go pick up my
Who's
gal.
gonna have a girlfriend first?
But see, if you got a girlfriend, you just gonna say, nigga, I got a chick now. Shit.
It's probably yourself.
Yeah, it's probably him. Shit.
Why would it be me?
So you excluding yourself? It's one of us. Ask the question. Now answer that. You can at least answer that.
You more than likely been in a relationship.
But it's gonna be him.
Me and him.
Nah.
Yes, nigga.
Oh, well, okay then. So you talking about one of us? Okay.
Right, he talking about one of us.
This nigga, he gonna be in a fucking relationship before one of us.
And if you are, more power to you. Shit.
Exactly.
Alright.
It's okay, bro.
Nigga, if I end up in one, I want you niggas to be like, I'm happy for you, motherfucker.
I'm definitely gonna high five the shit out of your ass.
If he end up in one, nigga, we gonna,
Good job.
He end up in one, nigga, we gonna throw a party for this nigga. But his whole demeanor gonna change though, boy.
Yeah, all of a sudden women gonna be queens and shit.
Bro, I'm not saying that shit, bro.
They gonna be
Fuck that, man. I'm not.
Good morning, queen.
I'm not saying that. I don't
Bro,
give
you
a fuck.
definitely
I'm regular.
You definitely finna start.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
You are.
I can't ever get with that shit.
Yes, you
Hey,
are,
see,
bro.
I can't get with. That's why I be laugh. That's why my jokes be like, "Good morning, queen." That's just no. I ain't gonna do that. I say "Good morning, beautiful" before I say "Good morning, queen" and all that. Like I just,
Good morning, beautiful.
I say some shit like
Whatever
that.
adjective you want to pronoun you want.
Okay, that's fine. But I can't do that on a nah.
So when you be inbox diving and you put.
I
this
talk
stuff
regular shit. I just
When you
talk
go in the
regularly,
inbox,
bro.
What do you say?
Regularly.
No, I'm saying. So what do you say? How you kick off the conversation?
Bro, I say whatever come to my mind. It ain't no good done queen nothing, king nothing. Like I was like sexy or it depends on who I'm talking to. Shit.
Bro.
It depends on who I'm talking to.
Hold on. Swear. No. I want to know now.
Bro, who you
That's
want?
my next question.
You asking somebody that?
Hey man, this nigga got me over here crying.
I'm serious, bro. I don't do that. I can't do all that. Like I said, I do sexy. Shit. I did beautiful before.
That's your adjective that you be using?
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I don't.
Like, hey, sexy.
Or shit.
So-
I don't do. If I could do right now, if it's a good morning, it's just a good morning. It ain't even nothing else behind it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How
You
you
don't
do
put
it,
like a little sunshine on it, no emoji behind it.
No
like
smile
that.
in the face?
Maybe a smiley face, or it depends.
No sunshine for like the morning time, you know.
Man.
So it ain't your face? I'm saying like you don't use your own like emoji?
I ain't even create that shit. I don't even got that shit.
What about you go in?
I don't even got that shit,
When
bro.
you
What
go-
are you talking about?
Inbox diamond, how you go in?
Depending on what type of mood I'm
Good morning, queen.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Good morning, queen. He do that to who give it to him, huh?
Jesus
It reciprocates itself, huh?
Oh my God.
She said it to me first, so I said it back.
We just royalty out here. Jesus.
Get y'all ass out here.
I hate y'all.
We live in the middle of this motherfucking world right now. You talking some royalty, eh?
in.
Fuck,
Oh, I want to know.
No.
When y'all go inbox diving,
Nah, bro.
what do you kick it off with? What do you kick it off with? Is it good morning?
What you do? What you do?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
going on?
what you do?
You know, like shit. Hey, what's going on?
Well, you know me.
The inbox guy ain't here, cause he be inboxing the world. I have a friend. He's called the inbox guy,
that nigga's
but he inbox He probably inbox
He probably
5 girls you know,
Woo!
and he don't even know you. But he like 5 motherfuckers you know and 5 people I know, including exes and all. Probably. But I'm just
I don't do it
Hey,
that
that
often.
nigga be in the motherfucker.
I really don't do it that often. So if you got an inbox for me,
This is what you start with. I can tell you right now.
John 3:16.
Great morning.
Great. What?
Great morning. Jesus has awakened everybody this morning.
Oh
And
man.
you know how this nigga go.
Oh
He
man.
start preaching to you first, and
Hey.
then after he get deep into the motherfucking scriptures and shit. Hey, when you gonna drop them draws?
Nah.
You know he ain't saying that.
Nah.
Yeah, that nigga.
I
Don't believe it. That nigga, don't believe
I
it.
don't ask for 6.
I'm only believing what he said.
I don't ask for 6. I don't.
You don't ask
You
for
don't
it.
ask for it.
No.
Huh.
I'm not, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I
This
am.
nigga ain't never had a one night stand.
I have.
Nigga ain't never asked for no pussy.
I don't.
Boy, what the fuck?
I do ask for it once I'm in a relationship, but I don't ask for it just bam.
I mean, that's he kind of alright with that.
Bruh,
He alright with that.
Why would I? Why would I? Trust me.
I don't think it's that bad about that,
I tell
man.
people if I want to, but I don't ask for it. No.
I mean, you tell them you want to have. Hey, how would you? How you
I
say it?
mean-
You just come to him like, look, I want to have sex with you. I want to fuck.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just thought about something.
If that was me, If there was something I was really on, yeah.
Okay. That's respect.
But okay, I don't know, man. I can't even ask that question. I'm trying to figure out if you're dealing with a woman, and you know, that night the vibe is right.
How you ask for it?
No, I'm just saying, how would you even go about that night? Like if she, whatever, it could be a one night stand. It's in a lane of being a one night stand. So what would you would stop that, man?
Sometimes you don't have to say anything though.
I know that's my whole point. Like you ain't even got to stop it, and then if she want to go all the way there, what do? You say, hey, all right, I'm going to go. Like without you asking, nah.
Yeah, if they want it just as much as you do, you ain't gotta say shit. You get back to the crib, you bust that motherfucking ass down.
Well, that part.
Yeah, I know that. You ain't gotta ask. But I'm saying, do you stop it? You.
Yeah. It depends. It depends. I will say, wait.
Wait till I get to know you.
Hey, I don't even know your last name.
Look.
Hey, look.
I know y'all think. I swear y'all think I'm such a big whoremonger, but I'm not. I don't do all that. So
I don't believe you, bro. I'm starting not to believe your
bro,
ass,
I
man.
swear.
Because some of this shit sound
If you
unreal.
would have asked,
Take it to the crib.
if you would have asked any of the women that I've been with, they will tell you they made the first move because I don't.
You know women don't like that, right?
The first move by
Who told
catching.
you that?
A lot of women don't.
Who told you that?
Said they made the first move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
Oh, it's some
all
exceptions to the rule, but
No, I'm finna tell you.
most women want you to be the
I'm gonna
aggressor.
tell you, there's a difference in that. Once they've made the move, then you can be aggressive and all that. But you don't need to
So
start
you
off.
gonna make the move unless they make it first?
No.
Depends on how much it is I got me, motherfucker.
Watch us have a stern contest. Because I swear, I'm not.
I would definitely do it if the situation, especially
Man.
no,
Man, look here.
Nah.
like I respect the household, but hey,
No. You see.
It's 2, 3
Well,
o'clock in the morning. Y'all
nah, I'm saying if, you know, with kids
Playing
and
Contra.
playing what, nigga?
Playing Connect Four.
Contra.
And
Connect
Contra.
Four.
Bro.
Boy,
Nigga, it's too motherfucking late to be playing that, nigga.
Them draws dropping,
I don't know
nigga.
why y'all believe.
Them
Okay.
motherfucking draws dropping. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's because, look,
We bad guys.
I'm not
Yeah, that's
saying
what
you
that
bad guys, bro. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that we have different styles. I'm more relaxed, y'all more aggressive. But trust me, after what?
I'm more whatever it is. Like I ain't gonna even say I'm more aggressive, but I'm trying
only
to. My
talking-
vibe is only different ways for
I'm
different
only
people.
talking
I got
about
different
this.
vibes
I'm
for
not
different
talking
ways.
about-
I'm a Pisces. I got
Yeah.
more than one personality, and
You proud of that?
I don't give a fuck about that. You right, I am.
You proud?
I think I am. This is the way I'm gonna be. Shit.
Ryan, your son snitch.
Hey, it is what it is.
I got more than one person.
Hey, I'm telling you, for different strokes for different folks in there, you gonna get whatever comes.
So
Like,
you just going around just being different people.
hey,
sincere and
it depends on who. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
So which one use their hands more? Sincere or one?
Which one I what?
Use their hands more. Sincere or one?
Shit. What you mean hands more? Like force
Hands on. Which one more aggressive?
sensor?
Oh, sweet Jesus. That is terrible.
Oh, man.
What about you, Ty?
I'm tired.
No, I'm not talking about personality. I'm talking about when you decide you gonna get it cracking. All right, go there.
Shit, I go get it.
Sweet Jesus.
Fuck you.
What's wrong with that though?
I'm just asking.
You say how much?
You can go get it and not be extra overly aggressive. Going.
eye to eye on stuff.
Damn. But go ahead.
We just couldn't see eye to eye on some stuff. It is what it is.
So did you get the other chick number?
No, I did not.
See,
This
so
nigga
you should
fired.
listen to
This nigga fired, man.
I did. I should have.
You should
But
have
that's
listened to him.
look. That's because
You probably just.
I didn't even know he even went down there. I just knew.
You died. Why is that?
because one the week that I saw her before, she was outside arguing with some cat talking about some it's real effed up that you did blah 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 blah.
Okay, fuck that.
But why would you even have that conversation in front of somebody?
Well, she didn't know she was having in front of you.
She did.
Okay, yeah, the interest was already there.
Hmm?
Was the interest already there?
Yeah.
Well, I guess shit, you gonna do whatever.
Exactly.
He priority then. Shit, he was priority. Or was priority. Shit, I don't know.
Exactly.
You don't know that. You don't know. Like
What do we?
maybe she was whatever.
Hey, you gotta respect the man. He said, "Hey, I'm trying to make somebody."
I did. I made a judgment call, and you were a
Bad
bad
one,
influence.
He went with it. Whatever. I ain't gonna say nothing.
No. Say it.
Nah,
Okay,
cause
that nigga do me like
I'm about to uppercut this nigga, cause he for real.
Come with it.
What happened
What happened with what?
that night?
With what?
What was going on while I was standing right there?
What?
Are you smashed?
Nah, well, I'm asking the question. What was going on? What was happening
No.
while I was standing right there
No.
drinking my drink?
No.
You didn't get the Betty Crockers?
No.
No, I mean he didn't get that, but what I'm saying,
No.
but what happened?
She threw a little something on me.
Oh, she did. That's all she did.
That's all she did.
That's all she did.
Oh man,
What she do?
I ain't even talking on this camera because
Then why the hell would you even? Anyway.
no, because I don't want to say what happened. He tried to be bullshit.
Because I think the person we trying to make is good watching. You know.
Nope.
Okay then,
I'm
so
blocked.
okay, so I can say what the fuck I want to say then.
Oh, she blocked.
All right
Yeah,
then,
she blocked me
nigga,
from everything.
nigga, you talk about she threw her little nigga. You was
I like that nigga was at the palace.
That's not what happened. That is not
man,
what happened.
stop it, bruh.
That's not what happened.
So hold on, so when she got the dance on you what you was doing?
I was sitting in
No, man, no motherfucker sitting there. You stood up.
Sitting.
Man, he was sitting, he stood up and everything. I'm talking about, bro, that
I
nigga was,
don't do all that. I don't know what you're talking about.
man, stop it, bro.
Minding my own business.
Nah, dog. Nah,
I don't know
nah.
what you talking. Cause I don't even do
So
that.
all the whispers, I don't mind my own business. Like she was just talking to you, you weren't talking to her.
Bruh. All I know is I was in there.
This nigga T-Red.
Hey man.
Sitting there, being a good Christian brother.
Oh, here we go. With this.
Oh, shit.
Minding my business.
Look,
That's all I was doing.
I gave him an assist. That nigga missed the dunk.
That is not what happened.
I gave him an assist. That nigga missed
He
the
ain't
dunk.
asked me what he
Because
texted
I
me the
got,
next day.
because I
Ask
gave
him
him.
what he texted me the next day.
I told you don't.
You told me don't what?
With the situation, that didn't happen anyway.
Oh, so Juan called you the next day.
And then said, bro, I don't think you should do that with old girl. If you trying to do whatever with old girl. If you trying to make old girl your girl, you should leave old girl alone.
Nah, nigga, you probably misinterpreted what I was saying.
Already
I
five
said,
times.
bro, that ain't what I said then. But what I was trying to say was
What I was
something else. But we'll talk about that later. You understand what I was saying when I said it. But anyway, that nigga,
What's up, Mel? You know who I'm talking about.
he took that motherfucker.
I made a judgment call, Mel. I was trying to do the right thing.
Man, whatever.
Man, look,
Do the right thing, my ass. Spike Lee won't nowhere around. No, sir. No, sir.
You an ass.
I don't know what you had, what you was drinking. A margarita or something, nigga.
I'm just.
And
I
what?
just said what I said.
Yeah, okay. And I seen what I seen.
Anyway.
That nigga missed the dunk, bro. Anyway. He missed the dunk, but he still tried to play the game, but he missed the dunk.
I have
But
a
anyway.
question for you now. I have a question. I'm going to go this way first. Because I feel like I already know what you're going to say.
you always say that. I feel
Mhm.
like I know.
I feel like I know what you're going to say, but you might shock me.
See,
If
these
this.
niggas look for me to say some ignorant shit.
No, this ain't even about that. This is real life. At this stage in your life, one,
hmm
do you have somebody you view as a role model that's a celebrity? At this stage in your life,
hmm
who you got?
I would say David Banner.
David Banner. That's a good one. Why?
I mean, cause what I get from, cause everything I probably ain't read on, like a lot of stuff he be saying, he like, all right, do your research. So, but it's like his whole little aura, what he got going, is basically like, man, fuck what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, fuck what people think. You need to have your own mind. You know, don't let the people, other people guide, like, cause society be so lost on, social media, everything. Like everybody doing a certain type of thing. And that's what stuck with me. I'm like, I like that shit. I like that in him. Because he do his own thing, stay in his own lane. And I feel like that's something I like.
David Banner. What about you, Ty?
I don't.
I knew it. Why not?
I just don't don't look at none of the motherfuckers like that. Like,
It's just regular people to you.
They're just regular people to me.
I feel it.
For me, a role model, somebody that I can actually really, I can reach out to.
Mm-hmm.
I can reach somebody who can actually show me something where I'm not looking from far away to where I can get out there, and if I need to reach you and contact you, I can do that. I mean, shit.
I think you got somebody. You just ain't.
No, I'm dead ass.
I don't
I
know.
believe you don't.
I'm dead ass.
He's
don't.
very self-assured.
I don't, and
I believe
I feel
you
like, and I just feel like because their platform is so big that
What about Karan?
that's my nigga.
Bo,
Okay, yeah.
That's my cat.
Bo,
So I'm saying, I feel like that can be one of those guys.
am I asking the right one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's my cat though. Didn't I just say somebody? I said if
He
I
legit.
somebody I can reach out to and
He
talk
legit.
to all the time, like that's my shit. Like that's like a brother because shit, nigga, we went through a lot of struggle together, you know, and like just watching his growth, you know, that was always a plus.
There's people who agreeing with you.
You know what I'm saying?
They saying the same thing.
Hmm.
There's people who agreeing with him.
And I feel like with the
pure dopeness.
I feel like with the celebrities,
Yeah.
Or they rather have
They agree with Ty.
but
like the local, like somebody closer.
and even with the celebrities, I just feel like that because their platform is so big because of who they made themselves out to be. You know,
I can see that.
I don't.
But
Well, let me finish.
Go ahead,
Real quick.
go ahead.
Sometimes the shit can be 100% genuine that they doing, and sometimes it can be bullshit. You know, but
I mean, that's you. That's for you to dissect,
I'm
though.
just saying, but it can be bullshit. But you gotta understand, they have that platform. You know, they have the resources. They have everything to go ahead and put that shit out there, and that's fine. But you doing that, that's not helping me.
Why
You
you?
know, and
But why you
that's
think that's not helping you?
That's not influencing me because I can't sit there and pick up the phone and call you and be like, "Hey, you did this. Hey, how did you do it?"
Yeah.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
the real
All I can do is read what you put in the book on how you did this, and then I can just go ahead and go off of that, which I don't have a problem with that, and I do, but I cannot really get a full understanding of how you did that. See, you giving me pieces and pieces of what you did versus me being able to reach out to you and we sitting there holding this great conversation and you're putting a bigger influence on my life by sitting there speaking to me. I can't do that. I can't do that with celebrities.
I should have went before Ty.
I can't do that with bigger people. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be somebody that I know.
And Tay said celebrities are built of image, and 9 times out of 10, they don't even live like they do. They don't even live like they do in public, which I believe. I do believe that a lot of that is image consulting, and they have a whole team around them that build them up in a way to make them presentable to the public the way they want to be. So I do agree with that. But with that being said, and I know a but just negate everything you just said before. But that being said, I do have one. Mine is Tyler Perry. And the reason is Tyler Perry. I'm finna say this. Because I did a whole 180 on Tyler Perry. I used to be, he only portrays black men as being X, Y, and Z. We fucking criminals, we dogs, we do this. It's always about the women in the store, blah, blah, blah. Get beyond that. I had usually the same reasons and rationales that every other black man have about him. Nigga wear a dress, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But the thing the man did about opening that soundstage and naming it after each of the black celebrities that have put forth work in this world and left a footprint, bro, that's major. That's major. That changes a whole lot of things for a whole lot of people. The way we are viewed, the way people see us, the way we are portrayed. Bro, we can, now you control the narrative of how people see us in Hollywood. That's a whole nother game, bro. Like, everything ain't all drama. He don't always have all drama. He got basic people doing basic stuff. Black families being showed in a positive
Like
Like,
black, yeah, this how it is, how it goes.
Showed in a positive
Yeah.
like, family matters all over again. Like, Meet the Pains. I mean, not Meet the Pains. The Pains. The Browns.
Yeah.
All of that.
Real family
You
stuff,
showing real black families in real
black
situations.
scenarios, yeah.
Exactly. That's a whole other thing we hadn't had in probably about 10, 15 years, bro. We haven't been portrayed as a
It was-
entire family.
And because it was
Married.
all that social, it was all that reality show shit.
Bruh, all we've ever been is thugs, criminals, deadbeat dads, abusers. That's all we've ever, drug users. That's all we've ever been. But now he controls the narrative because he produces and he makes the shows. So now he portrays us in a different light. Now we got
Because he got
over
more.
a couple
Because he got
of
more control of what he doing.
Bro, that to me is exactly where I want to be. That's exactly the type of man I want to be around. Because I honestly, if I had a goal and I share it with y'all, I swear to God, my one thing is to end the freaking hate in this city. End it. I want us to be able to piggyback off one another. I want us to be able to be like, damn, I got the perfect person for this gig. Sincere should do it. Or I want to be able to say, you know what? Dang, I know who can make a clothing line right now. Let me call up Kodak. Let me call up Tay. Let me say, hey, you need a national distributing clothing line? Let me say that. Let me say that about people. Because I swear to God, I'm so sick of niggas in this, and I use that term loosely because I hate saying the word. I'm so sick of niggas in this city, crabs in a bucket mentality. It aggravates the hell out of me. You never elevate when you all think that way. Never.
No, because nobody think it is.
No. Never.
Nobody think it is.
For real. I'm just saying that's the realest thing you can ever think. And I'll swear all I'll ever want to do is see everybody around me succeed. Because guess what? High tides lift all ships. If we succeed, they succeed. Then we ain't gotta worry about all that no more.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about the hate who gonna get what. We fighting over $20. Cats losing their life over a car or a chain. But bro, if you were in a prosperous city, you wouldn't even be thinking about
that. And I had an argument a little bit about that, about the club promoters and shit, man. Like that shit, that's stupid, bro. Like these motherfuckers sitting there kind of arguing over the difference because everybody want the same spot and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, like. But then you trying to sit here and make it sound like okay, you may have a valid point other than what they doing.
Yeah.
And, like that shit stupid, bro. Like them people had what they had. If they was over there first talking to the club on the band, let them have it.
Let them have it.
That's what they was not on. But then you try to piggyback and say, oh, I got some. You go to the club on like, look, I got a better idea and don't let. Come on, man. Like that shit is trash.
Now I'm not okay. So
I don't care. That shit trash.
I'm not saying like the one thing I think our people have worse than anything is gatekeeping. And when I say gatekeeping, I mean like if you the first person to get in somewhere, now you don't tell anybody else because you want to have access.
Nah, but everything everything new in this city is.
But bro, gatekeeping ain't even just in this city.
I mean, you're right. I'm thinking on, but I can't.
Hollywood, it's in everywhere.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Everywhere. If you sit up there and you say, like if Ty said, "Oh, I got a coaching gig," blah blah blah. He know you coach. He know you want to get in at the level he on. He turn around and be like, "Yeah, I don't really think you should hire Juan because Juan be late. Juan don't take it serious. Juan don't dedicate." He don't big you up. He kill you down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you telling motherfuckers
Well, me
bullshit.
personally, on the coaching aspect,
But that's why I don't fuck with.
I only hire my people. So I ain't gonna even lie to you. Everybody
That's how it should
everybody that's on my staff right now, that's on my staff, either they played for me back in the they played for me, you know, or we got some kind of ties from Riverview,
Absolutely.
you know, and that's how it is. Whether it's somebody's brother that played for me and his brother, you know, that's what it is. I had one guy come to me, he was like, look, man, my brother needed, you know, and when I first got the job, he said, hey, look, my brother needs a coaching gig or whatever. And, you know, because I coached him when he was younger, you know, to me, your word is bond. So, nigga, come on. He called, I told Buddy, hey, I'm going to set you up for an interview or whatever. I'm just saying that just to be professional about it. But shit, nigga, you had already had the job when we talked.
Yeah. And see, Tay said exactly. Tay said exactly why I don't mind helping the next man up. What's for me can't be taken away. Exactly. But see, that's my whole thing.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm gonna tell y'all for real. When it came to the station and me getting on and being on them radio stations, it took people who already securing their spots to put me in positions to play. Never was it anybody who was still kind of shaky saying, you know, oh, I'll help you out. This how I did it. Never. because everybody is so cutthroat and they out for themselves. It take people who securing where they are, who know their spot ain't going nowhere, and know how to get ahead to the next level. I'm not just sitting up there like, that would be like me saying, like, hey, Juan available right now. Why we don't bring him on at 5 o'clock mix? But people sitting up there being mad, talking about some, nah, he ain't ready. You know, he ain't one of my people or whatever, bro. You can't
We already know how they go, and I've been knowing how they go.
do that.
That's why I always played the okay. I'm looking at people. Wait, I always look at the way motherfuckers move when it comes to the promotion and the DJ shit. Like that's why I would never like that motherfucker that's like over the top, just trying to. I'm like, once I figured out it all was a group thing and certain people putting they yeah. So when I figured that out, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna fall back and do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my own thing and I'm gonna get it how I get it. You know, however it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, and at that time, my confidence wasn't even all the way up there, but at the same time, I just knew how that shit can be. It was all clicked up, this and that. Even though I was just as talented as everybody that was doing something, and I definitely the promoter shit. I definitely wouldn't fuck with them because I'd be ready to No, straight up. I ain't even talk. Straight up like that, man. Look.
So I got another question.
Them promoters are fuck, man. How your ass?
They are.
Hey.
So I got another question for you. Would you enter into a relationship with somebody who got a different religion than you?
So what now?
Would you enter into a relationship with someone who has a different religion than you?
Yeah.
How about you?
So, whoa, hold on. What'd you just say?
Would you enter into a relationship with someone who has a different religion than you?
That's hard.
Why?
That's hard. Because if you don't believe in God, then that's deep. That's that go from like we gotta raise our kids that way. We gotta do a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Like if I'm going to church, you ain't at church, so I got a whole wife or whatever, but she's not at this church with me because she don't believe in this God. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it don't fit well for the future. Like okay, if you want to say okay, well we sit here dating or how we were saying mess with each other for a quick little minute, but when it comes to the person that you're gonna make your wife, that's deep.
But see, you saying don't believe in God just because you are a different religion does not mean that you don't believe in God.
But no, I'm saying,
majority of religions do believe in God.
Right, but even if you use a different religion, what I'm saying
the
is
word is the word and it's not different.
So
the word is the word, regardless. But if I'm dating you and you are a different religion than I am, to me, I feel like that's fine, you know. And it's just like it's one of those things where we're both compromising a part of each other for each other. So it's like, hey, you know, you need to learn what I believe in, and I got to take the time out to learn what you believe in.
But what if,
and this is the thing, and we're gonna teach our kids both. We're gonna teach our kids both. When they get to that point to where they are able to go ahead and choose what they want to do, then that's what they're gonna do.
So I take a sports approach to it.
I just thought about it.
Give the kid a bunch of sports.
That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do.
I don't know about
You think that's fair to a kid, bro? They don't even know. They don't even know.
But you're teaching them. You're teaching them both. You're teaching them both religions, regardless. Like with me, I don't know. Look,
But that's a lot for a
have
kid.
A particular religion. I believe in it. I believe in the word. I read that joint forwards and backwards. I study them. I study it. You know, and that's what it is. You know, I believe in a higher power. I believe in God and everything. Me personally, I feel I don't have to go to church every Sunday. I don't. Not to get a clear understanding of what's going on. And my reason for that is it'd be a lot of sad shit in there all the goddamn time.
Depending on where you go, but yeah.
It'd be a lot of fucking sad shit.
Or you talking about?
Let me just finish, man. Let me finish. It'd be a lot of, you know, and a lot of churches where it's not a lot of teaching. It's just I'm talking, I'm reading this, and then I'm putting a bunch of, and then I'm putting a bunch of problems behind the scripture to say, okay, it'll fix this problem. But I'm putting all these problems behind the scripture instead of teaching it because you do have children out there and they just sitting in there and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They see that you're reading it. They see that you told everybody to stand up and read and everything else. And then you putting a bunch of problems
that
behind
depends
it.
on where you go. I don't go there.
Versus, no, I'm just saying. Versus hearing someone teach.
Yeah, I don't go there.
It's a lot of. I've been to a lot of different churches.
Yeah, I don't go there.
The ones that I've always liked the best were the ones that did the teaching.
Exactly.
Versus the
That's
ones
what none of the ones I go to.
Versus the ones that did all the screaming and shouting.
When you get done, it's basically an uplifting, happy moment.
But the
when you
thing
get
is
done.
this, that's what I'm saying. Versus the ones that's sitting there that's not doing a lot of teaching, but all this extra hooting, hollering, and all this other bullshit. That's cool. But at the same time, you want to learn. If you a person that's never read the Bible before, anything of that nature, and you go to the church and all you hear is all sad shit behind it. Hey, this, and that, and the third. This is what you gonna get out of it, and you gonna believe that. Versus you going somewhere else and you hearing so much teaching.
But at the same time, people go with what they know and what they feel comfortable with.
Sean Lee said nope because people try to force stuff on you, which is true. They will try to force a religion on you, but see, that's the whole thing.
You talking about like a relationship? Yeah.
Yeah. If you try, I don't think you can actually have a functional relationship teaching people both religions. I just don't. And the reason I feel that way is because the two things that people are most passionate about are politics and two things that people are most passionate about are politics and religion. Like people literally go to war for those things. So if you try to raise a household with both, I don't see how that functions.
That's my whole thing too. I'm like that confuses the shit out of kids,
you
man.
gotta understand this. Not too many people right now are really strict on their kids about religion anyway. A lot of people they don't.
I feel like it's a good thing though.
They don't sit there and pound that shit into their kids all day, every day like that. You see what I'm saying? You have to let children be children, and you have to let them grow up first. You see what I'm saying? That's just like all right. So that's saying that you will never date outside your race, then, if that's the case, because there's always different beliefs, regardless of who the person is. So if you decide to date a white person, wait, let me finish. If you decide to date a white person right now, all right, now it's like, okay, whether they're white, Jamaican, African, Asian, whatever the case may be, you decide to date them, then you still gonna have to understand where they come from. Meaning you're gonna have to take the time out to understand their religion. So you're saying that if I'm not gonna date nobody that's a different religion than me, then hey, I'm just gonna date the motherfucker that's the same as me all the damn time. No, you don't have to do that.
I don't think you just because y'all got the same beliefs make you similar people. I don't think that's true at all.
But what I'm saying, I'm not saying make you similar people. I'm saying that it's not in your comfort area now, because now it's like I don't believe in shit that they talking about. She don't believe in shit that I'm talking about. Or maybe her shit is totally different than what I believe in. And she believe in this and I believe in that. That's just like if you mess with a girl and she really likes you and she's of a different race, but her parents are old school with that shit. Mm-hmm. And they don't like you because they feel like you are not supposed to do that because it's part of their religion, but she did it anyway. And you, damn, why your parents don't like me, this, that, and the third, but you still with her though.
Bro, that's a love for a person. Nene said it's possible. I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
I can't see it because, bro, if you were willing to go to war for it, it means you're willing to die for it. Like, you literally willing to die for it.
Yeah.
And if you were talking about someone's offspring and what you're teaching,
yeah, because your offspring is you, bro. Like, especially as a man, any offspring that you have, bro, you definitely gonna want to instill some foundation into them.
Zach said, "Can't do it. It's not gonna work."
So
either.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's just like people changing their religion. So you've been raised up to believe. I just say the most common one is Christianity. You've been raised up as a quote unquote Christian, but then all of a sudden, as you get older, fuck it, I'm finna convert to Islam now. You know, shit. I want to be a black Jewish person.
But that's a conversion.
Right.
And that's the same thing with the kids. That was the option that you had. But you But you studied both. You had to study both religions first before you made that.
But you
choice.
only studied both because you was with a person that wasn't believing what you
Right,
was
I'm saying,
believing.
but this is what I'm saying though. You're installing stuff in kids, right? You're teaching them things. So you're not telling them, hey, this is what you're supposed to believe in. You say, hey, this is what mom believes in. This is what dad believes. This is their religion. This is my religion. Do we love each other? We love each other. We have two separate religions. Okay, so then you're teaching the kid. You're teaching the kid those religions.
Bro, that's too many.
That's dude, you can't,
That's just
bro,
like-
you
that's
can't
just
do
like
that.
That's just like him learning different subjects in school.
Bro,
He
that's a
learns
different
7
situation,
subjects
bro. Like,
every day.
because there's a foundation
No,
to
it's
all
not.
of that, the way
You
you
learn
think, the way you
7
move, and all of that.
7
And
different subjects in school
that.
today.
Yes, that's what I'm
You
saying.
teach a kid 2 different religions.
Bro, it's
outta
it's
here.
foundations to those everybody's different
fuck
religions,
outta
bro.
here.
The religions ain't the same across the board, bro.
I didn't say they
But
was.
converting, hold on, Nene said if y'all never heard of someone converting. Converting is literally a concession of what you believe.
No one said it. It was
Once
the
you
same-
get to the
My
point
bad,
of
go ahead.
once you get to the point of converting, you've conceded that this one is more dominant in my heart, my mind. So now you are moving over to the next spot. You're not staying in both houses. So what I'm saying is, when you get to a point where you sitting up there and you like, cause it's too many details.
Yeah.
Start a marriage.
Yes.
How you get married.
All that.
How you get married is affected by what you believe in. So if you sitting up there and you gonna have,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, just let's say you believe in Cupid. You got Cupid on one side of the room, and that's where your family sits. And then you
Right.
got Christ on the other side of the room, and it's got a cross. What are you gonna? Y'all literally gonna get married that way? That's division. That's the
Cause 9 out of 10 you is gonna get married up under some type of roof or whatever you believe.
Exactly. You don't have to come to an agreement to make
Yeah.
something work. But they still started with 2 different religions. Yes, you can start a relationship with 2 different religions. I do believe it. But eventually one of them is gonna win out. One of them is gonna win out. Cause you can't have a house that's divided. Cause a house that's
That's what
divided is gonna
they ain't
fall.
gonna that more gonna it's gonna crumble, bro.
Who's gonna divide the house if both of you all are loving each other like that, and then you're teaching. You are teaching. That's the same thing now. If you're teaching someone,
Hey,
something,
I can't listen to this, bro. Like,
that's because you.
Nah, bro,
excited
that-
about this shit.
nah,
You gotta
nah,
stop being
nah.
mind- so you never date nobody that's not. Are you?
gotta be
What are you?
open-minded to the conversation.
Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian or whatever? What religion are you
I
on?
told you I believe in God, bro. And,
But do you have a
I
certain-
stand on certain rules
do
when
you
it comes
have
to
a certain
that.
religion,
But if
though?
it's certain things that
What don't you? Okay. What don't you believe in?
what you mean? I don't believe in atheists and
How do you not believe in atheism?
nah, man, I can't believe in a person that don't believe in God. I can't.
But that's the thing. See, you're
Or,
saying,
or a person that don't believe in
That's why war
Christian.
started.
his whole thing.
But
his whole
it
thing is
That's why
they don't believe
But
in God.
they don't believe in God or they
his
believe
whole
in.
thing. That's his
So
whole
how?
thing saying he can't be nobody that don't believe in God. We
Right.
didn't say they didn't believe in God. We just said they have a different religion. So that means you wouldn't date someone that was a Muslim, right?
I mean, they
They
certain
still
beliefs to
believe in
die.
There's a difference in that.
I know.
That's what I mean. But if they stricter than I don't know what all the
It's
Muslims believe in.
more than
But if it's strict, I know it's stricter than that.
I'm
But
saying, but they believe.
it depends
to a
on what.
certain extent.
Right. It depends on whatever they believe in.
However, they also, well, just to clarify, they believe that Jesus was a prophet and not the Savior, and they believe Muhammad was the Savior. So there's where the paradox starts. That's
Exactly.
just where it starts. But my whole thing is, I'm just saying, when it comes down to a tie, you can start the relationship. You can start the relationship. You can start it. But ultimately, just like
That's
bad
what I was
sex
saying.
will break
But,
it up.
yep.
Religion
We'll break it up.
It just will, because if you, like, one of the things, I'll give you an example. One of the things that separated me and a certain somebody I was talking to was the fact that I didn't want to go to a strip club, and I gave the reason to my friends that she's a little bit further along in her faith than we are. She doesn't want to do that. She literally heard, you're not in the same place I am in religion. Now, we have the same, nope, I can't do it. And we have the same religion. So imagine having that conversation with somebody who
Who
don't
won't believe? Yeah.
But you just asked, would you marry someone? It was either yes or no. Yours was no. I said I would. And the thing is this: if I am going to marry you, then that means I've accepted what's a part of you. You know what I'm saying? And so I've already prepared myself to where, hey, we're gonna have kids. So now, how are we gonna raise these kids? Are we gonna raise them this way, or are we gonna raise them that way? You know, as far religion wise, anyway. Outside everything else, but as for just straight, we just talking about religion. We just talking about religion. Everything else, not saying that your kid can't do this and that because it is. No, we just talking about religion. But if I say yes, if I ask you to marry me, I've already accepted your religion.
Oof, that part is true.
I've already accepted your religion.
Y'all have had that conversation.
Exactly. So that's why I said yes.
Y'all have had the conversation 1,000 times to get there. Now that depends on the type of people you are. If y'all can, like, if you are closed off like he is,
but I'm not being closed off about it.
That's you. I'm talking about the person that you're dealing with. What if you are open? You're open-minded,
but y'all keep trying to debate with me, like saying no.
I'm done with this conversation.
If I accepted it, then yes, it will.
I'm done with it.
But that depends on the people. That's not necessarily saying that it will work. I mean, ultimately, we all talking about the same thing. We talking about like the people involved in it. So it just breaks down to the people involved in it. That's what we're really doing. But for real, if you talking about just the seeds of religion and where people are in that household and trying to make something work, I'm saying for me, I can't see it working.
That's my whole thing.
I can't
like the whole overall household.
Now I'm as open-minded as it comes about a whole lot.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that, I don't close off anybody talking to me about religion. I promise you, I have more atheist friends than y'all ever know.
We'll see.
I mean, but you could be friends with them.
I've seen so many different.
But you ain't been ready to make no certain decisions with them when it comes to your household either, though.
I wouldn't say that.
You would no, you can't because there's a lot of different things that a lot of different religions do that are really great that I've seen and that I really like. And me personally, I would try a lot of that stuff. I really would.
Yeah. Because there are some people who say, like, who are Christian, who say you shouldn't meditate because it changes your mind state.
And that's bullshit.
But it does say meditate on my word in the Bible. That's just a small thing. But see, Nene said that people use religion to benefit their lives.
That might be, that's true. That's true. And that's what I'm saying. And benefiting your life with, if you have a life partner, then that's benefiting your life. So, whatever you trying to do.
They faithful.
Your goal might not go together.
For a whole lot, bro. I just can't.
That's what I'm saying. It's really deeper than what it's really deep.
But it's a yes for you, no for me.
No for me.
Who would have thought Ty would be the open-minded one? Who would have thought that? I'm just saying.
You must got him
I think I'm always open-minded.
Something on his You dated one?
Okay. Last one.
Ladies. We can flip it too though, but
I mean it goes both ways.
It can go both ways.
It goes both ways. So it's not just ladies. People. Would y'all be able to date somebody who has 3 different kids by 3 different people?
Shit, they do it anyway. What the fuck?
You dated somebody that
had... they do that shit anyway. You said ladies. Fuck yeah, they do that shit.
He said ladies.
It was ladies. It was more ladies. The reason why you said ladies do it, well, they probably do. I'm going to tell you what they ain't going to do. They ain't going to admit it. They not about to admit that, bro.
That they mess with a guy that got 3 different kids by 3 different chicks.
Man, they not going to admit that. We're going to see how many comments we're going to get.
What's the word, CU? What's the word?
Because men do it all the time.
Shit.
Men probably do it. I think men probably do it more than women.
You think so?
I mean, every day the nigga with
we probably don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck on certain instances, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because he got 3 different kids by 3 different chicks. You got to look at the age difference between the kids. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing right there. You got to look at
1 4 and 1 5.
That's the issue.
That might
1 4, 1 5, and 1 7. Nigga like.
Or if 2 of them 5 and they ain't 20.
What do you do? I mean, would you date a woman that got 3 different kids by 3 different men right now? Right now. Right now.
That's not true.
You said
right now.
You said LOL. We do because it's not too many men that don't have multiple kids. I don't know about that.
You said, would I do it right? Yeah, I would. I'd date a chick that got 3 different kids by 3 different niggas right now.
I would. Shanice said women do it all the time.
I know. You said, hold on. She said, well,
Lord said yes, age does play a part.
But you gotta look at the age difference between the kids.
But that's about the savvy.
That's
about the savvy
That's
as
the
a
same
person.
thing with a female. If you got 3 kids and you got 3 different child fathers, because I don't like using that word baby daddy. I think that shit sucks.
I mean, it's the culture.
But hold on, you gotta think of
fucking
what's physically capable for them too. They limited by what they physically capable.
Man,
of doing.
if you're the child's father, all right, and she has 3 different kids by 3 different guys, okay, I look at the age difference between all the kids.
But that's what I'm getting at.
You know, like you
They're
said,
limited.
if you got a kid that's 3, 4, and 5, and it's a different nigga 3, 4, and 5, it's like.
But
What does that mean though?
By time,
I was saying, what does that mean, bro?
They limited by time because they limited.
Nah, fuck that.
9 months, then they gotta wait.
So you only gonna do that. It depends on the age of it.
I mean, cause I'm looking at it like this. All right, if each one of those kids are damn near just like a year apart, it's like damn. All right, and then you say you was in a serious relationship with each one of these niggas. So it was like you jumped out of this, you got pregnant, you had a baby. And then all of a sudden you jumped in another relationship, you got pregnant again, had another baby, then you hop right back into another relationship and had another baby. Each one of them niggas was your guy. And you've had a baby by each one of them. And it was back to back.
So then now it's your turn.
It has to be a gap. It has to be some kind of gap in between that to know that, you know, you was dealing with a guy, some shit didn't work out right, you got pregnant. All right, then you got...
All right, when it all boils down.
Couple of years.
So,
couple of years went by. You got pregnant by another guy, and again,
this nigga take forever.
They're not. As long as they're not all bunched in together, then yeah, I would do it.
Bunched in together.
Hold on.
Go
Laura
ahead.
says she has 2 kids. They're 6 years apart, and they're by 2 different baby fathers. She says I don't see the issue with this because there's a big age gap, which is
thank you.
But that's true. Well, women are capped off by their physical limitations when it comes to that. Men are not. A man can seed a baby in multiple positions. He can seed all year if he really wanted to.
Right, man. He can go bye.
But a woman is
He can keep it going.
Woman's capped off to that. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you not, like, if a woman has a 4, a 6, and an 8, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that too much. It's 2 year difference.
It's the same thing, though.
I'm saying, listen.
4, 6, and an 8. That's like every 2 years you switch the
I'm
situation.
saying I'm not mad at that, but at the same time, that's still a question. You know, it's still gonna be like, okay, what the fuck, like you know, like I like that, like she said, I like those big gaps. I like them. I want you to have them 4-year gaps in between or some shit.
What if it ain't that though? What if it ain't 4 year gap?
I mean, I might not work. I might not try it. I might or I might not. You know. On that one, that's just a
He gonna try it, but he ain't gonna stay.
I wouldn't have a problem with dating a woman who got 3 different kids by 3 different fathers. Now, timing definitely plays an issue for me. I will say that. But if she's got multiple kids, like at this stage in life, you got to think that people have probably already gone through real life. They done had divorces. They done had situationships that turn into relationships that led to something and led to something else. It just a bunch of stuff has happened in between now and when we started life.
Right, and then
so it is what it is.
Sometimes a nigga fuck around. Sometimes and a nigga could have put one in on purpose. You know,
a few people did that.
Now the thing with you is, would you date a woman that has 3 kids by 3 different guys?
You asking me with no kid, nigga?
Yes.
What's that got to do with it?
What they got to do with it?
I have no kids. I just answered.
Fuck nah.
Why is that, Juan?
Bro, I don't have no kids.
What's that got to do with it?
Dating somebody with 3 different baby daddies and 3 different. Nah, man. That's a lot.
That's the biggest concern. I'll be honest.
It's a lot.
That's the biggest concern is if she's still willing to have one after that. That would be my only thing. Because other than that, we ain't got nothing to talk about. When you say, no, I'm done. All right, well, baby, I'm not your guy. Because I still need to have
And that's
one.
because y'all don't have them.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I ain't got one. Like, nigga, cause you got to think about it. At that time, at that time, shit, a lot of motherfuckers probably like, I'm tapped out. I'm shit 3.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We over. It's over.
It's
Dead done.
unless they got, like-
Dead done with. Like,
they got
or
all-
that fourth one gonna be questioned.
Unless they got all in 1/6, then they'll probably be willing. But if they got, like, I got a son, I got a daughter, I got a son, they got everything they probably need in that moment.
I mean, cause let's keep it 100. I want one. So if I meet a woman that say, oh, she done,
So wait.
shit, we do it.
But
Shit, we might as well stop right now.
And take that out the equation. She said she done. She not done. She willing to have one for her husband. 'Cause that's usually the cap.
Right, she willing to have one for you. So what you gonna do then?
What you gonna do then?
That's a question.
But now you gotta look at
That's the question we asking you.
That's one of those things, bro.
That's the question.
That's the question in my own head.
So answer the question, Juan.
But I don't know.
One question, dog. This nigga here.
That's one of those. Look,
Man.
I don't know.
But then you gotta look at it like this, man. The age that we are at right now.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
Like,
not too many women out here that don't have children right now, bro.
I don't know about that one, Ty. It's a community that we don't think.
I just think, yeah, you're right, because I done heard this
I
too.
just started dating.
I thought, hey,
Don't have a single one.
yeah, I didn't say some shit too,
Yeah,
but
I thought I was the only one out here, but apparently
they in the 30 and older
they
group.
are.
I mean, it's some.
It's some 30 and olders that ain't got it.
It's not that many. It's not a shit ton of them. But the thing is this. So, what if? I can't even say what if, but you never know what kind of impact you would be on those kids' lives.
That is
with you-
absolutely
with you dating their mom. You
That's
see what I'm
absolutely
saying? They might
That's
not,
true.
Wait, but they might not have that father figure, and you come along, and you are that. So now you do have kids. They might not be your blood kids, but you got them. Now the thing is this: are you and her gonna have a kid? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's say y'all do.
That's the question.
I got if there's I don't believe there's a woman in the world that will meet a guy that doesn't have kids and she already has children and she really loves him like that and they get married. There's no way in hell that she's gonna deny you of a child. She's gonna feel like it's her God-given right to
I
give
feel like that, but that's a question you gotta ask a woman. That's the question you gotta ask a woman, cause you can say that, but what do she really feel? Or she only giving it to you? What do she feel? Cause she can be like, oh no, I ain't have no kids before you even came. You know what I'm saying? But then her meeting you, a guy that don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? But a guy that don't have no kids,
I can solve it.
then
I can solve it. So, anyway, so the last person I dated didn't have any, or she had two rather, and she knew I didn't have any. She was unwilling to have any. As we progressed in our relationship, she changed her mind and said I was willing to have one for you. She was willing to have one for me, but we couldn't get to a point where we were ready to. So then, once we broke up, it was right back to I don't want to have any.
see,
So, but he's not wrong because she was willing to have one for me. Had we progressed into a point where we had actually gotten married, we probably would have did. But the thing is, he's right when he says if she knows that I don't have any,
and then she probably gonna be willing to do it for you. But I mean, I don't know if that's a, I don't know. What's one of those things you gotta ask a woman because I don't know if it's real. Then like if you cut that shit off like that, then you be like, all right. But then
cut what off?
it and a woman's mental, like if she cut it off like, oh well,
Yeah.
I ain't having none, it don't matter what it is.
she might say-
You know what I'm saying? That not being
might say
open
it
with
at
it,
the time.
come meeting a guy that don't have kids.
But you got to think. Okay, so think about the mindset that they're probably in. They probably like. Okay, so I use.
It's a lot.
I'll
Shit,
take-
it's a
I'll
lot.
take this one as an example. So she just got fucked over. Now she's a single mother, but because she got messed over, she got a boy and a girl. She like,
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got messed over. I'm not gonna go through this again. I got burned. I don't like it. Cool. So now you got a deadbeat dad for 2 kids or whatever. Let's just say that that's the case. Now you go forward. You meet a dude who will stand up, who is a stepfather, who steps up, does all the stuff he's supposed to do, or not even that he's supposed to do, but just steps up and does stuff even beyond what he's supposed to do. He does that. She could then turn around and say, he deserves one. I'm going to give him one. I want that because I want him to have that.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure it's the same way because women can turn a switch on respect on a man too, like that.
Off if they respect them.
Yeah, they can turn respect on and off just like that. So I figure if a woman is capable of doing that, they're capable of doing it for this situation.
I mean, that's understandable. So what would you do if a woman that you meet, let's say she ain't having none, she tell you this,
I've already been through that. I just gave you an example.
and she changed her mind?
She changed her mind.
But did you go in that? But you knew you wanted one.
I did.
Oh no, you knew you wanted one, but she told you she did. She wasn't gonna have none, and you just went with it anyway.
Some people think.
So she already told you she ain't gonna have none, but you just went with it like fuck it.
The words came out of her mouth. It was because she was hurt, and I knew it. I knew that, so I didn't necessarily believe what she was saying. But it was like a straight dead eye. She's already made this decision. It's hard line. I'm not gonna be able to change her mind because I wasn't even looking to change her mind at that time. I just wasn't.
So you're a bag out. You're a bag out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Bro, at this stage,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a legacy. So if I already said it, like I don't know if y'all read it, but I said it on my post Saturday. If you're not looking for marriage or a baby, I am not your guy. Keep going.
Yeah.
Do not waste my time. I won't waste yours. Straight up.
We want kids out here. I was just saying like, hey. I was in a situation where I was talking to somebody with a couple kids. Mm-hmm. And I went into like, okay, and we had a conversation about kids, but then it was like, oh, she had complications with the last situation. So I went into it like, damn, she might not be have kids. Mm-hmm. But I was like, okay, well, but I was sitting there battling my own thoughts a little bit. Like, okay, do you like it this much to not have no kids, or do you really want to have yours?
Lord says things can change and our heart can change. Change love for a real man makes you want to make him happy and have his child, etc. Which I absolutely agree with. Well, I think we all got our answer on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's that time, my brother.
Right, let's go. Thank you all for joining us. Another great Monday of Misunderstood Conversations. What you got? Closing statement?
Hey, look, I like to give kudos to my dude for acing the 50% of the Ace of Spades. You know what I'm saying, today? Right on, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to my dude, man. That's a good thing for the black coach. He got 50% partnership in the Ace of Spades. So I feel like that's kudos.
What you got?
Hey, shout out to my dirty boy brother, Kodak Morris, a.k.a. Kodak Quality 314.
Yeah.
For making this.
So ugly.
You gotta love yourself. I like his clothing line. Make sure y'all check him out.
Alright, you know what? I ain't got nothing for y'all today.
What?
I
He ain't got no 10-minute speech for y'all.
Fuck you. I ain't got nothing for y'all today. I just want y'all to be safe out here. Just be open-minded. Try to be open-minded about a lot of different things. We'll catch y'all next Monday. Misunderstood Conversations. If you do have anything that you want us to talk about, discuss, or whatever the case may be, feel free to inbox us on Facebook or Instagram.
All that.
His Facebook. What's your Facebook info?
DJ Censor.
That's not Facebook.
No.
It's Juan Joyner.
It's Juan Joyner.
Hey, DJ. You Google DJ Censor, you gonna get all that.
Juan Joyner on Facebook, DJ Sincere on Instagram.
I am at the hottest host on Instagram and Matthew Terrell White on Facebook.
Anti We Trust on Instagram and Ty Baker on Facebook.
Don't trust that nigga though.
He just don't like you.
This coming from this nigga.
Not any